Hey guys, it's PS Vita Gamer, and this is going to be my retro review on the Atari 2600. This is an old video game system, and it was made in the 1970s, and the first games for it were Pong and tennis and hockey, I think, and they were pretty much all the same game, but back then they were mind-blowing and they were amazing. Compared to today's games and stuff, they were extremely bad. But Atari was very popular back in the day, making computer things and making video games for your home television. So let's start the review. This one is overall in good shape. It just needs to be cleaned off a little bit because I don't really know what that is. I found it in the attic a few months ago, and that's probably just I have no idea what that is, but I'm going to clean it up and get it in working condition. Actually, I don't really know if this works, but I assume it does because it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it. But I cannot find the plug on my TV to plug this into. It's got like this weird plug on the back of it, and I could not find it. So once I do, I will show a gameplay of it. But I can't do that yet. So here is the system. That's the power switch, just a simple on-off switch. There's your TV type if you had a color TV, which were rare back in the day. They were more expensive. Or if you had a black and white TV like most people in the 70s. The left difficulty, that is if you want it hard or easy. That is where you put the games in, which I'll show you later. And this is right difficulty, which I guess I don't really know what those are. I guess it's for lefties and righties. That's the game select. It's push it down, it comes right back up. That's the game reset. And it has a cool retro look to it. It's got everything back then was made out of this polished wood, because if you had something nice, it was made out of wood, and it was exactly like this. And the wood, it looks like it is faded a little bit, but I mean, this thing is really old. So, see the bottom of it. It says, hold on, manufactured for Atari Inc. by Demiro Electronics in Taiwan. Wow. Super service in California and continental United States. It had a few little rubberized feet to grip it when it was on the ground so that it doesn't get scratched all over the bottom of it. Let's look at the back. The back, you actually plugged your controllers into the back, and you could only have 2 controllers at a time. I don't know if they were like add-on plugs to where you can plug more than one, but I'm pretty sure every game just had 2 players, either 1 or 2 players. So you plug your right controller, which I guess is player 1, left controller is player 2, I'm guessing, and that's where you plug the power adapter into, and plug it into your TV, the wall. And I apologize for my voice. I have a slight cold, so my voice may sound a little hoarse, and I may be sniffling a little bit, but again, I'll try not to as best as I can. This is hold on, let's wait for it to focus. Telegames Center is where you put your Atari and all of its controllers, and let me show you the controls for this thing. This will be used for the game Pong, where you turn that little bar on the bottom of it back and forth, and it's used for the game Paddle. It actually tells you what game it's compatible with. I don't know if it's compatible with other games. Here is, looks just like a simple joystick and a button. but the joystick is weird. It's really stiff, but this is a really cool because it's like one of those old school joysticks. Another paddle controller. Another paddle controller. Another one of those. Wow, this is all dusty. Another one of those joystick and button like. And here's the power cord that I'm guessing plugs into the wall, and then the end of it goes into the system, which I believe is this. And that's just another paddle control, so let's put it back. Okay, so the games. If you had a lot of games, then Atari made these notebooks that keep your game safe inside little pockets. And it's really cool. It's like a leathery type material. And it has the Atari, it says Atari, has a logo above it. And then what you would do is you would put any of your game manuals or any instructions how to play the game inside this pocket, and then you have all your games. Now let me just show you the games real quick that I have. Hold on. Surround. That looks like something like it would be like a Tetris game or something. Demons to Diamonds. Looks kind of like Space Invaders. Football. Oops, this was upside down. Space Invaders. That was a popular game. Fun with Numbers. 3D Tic-Tac-Toe. Oh yeah. Maze Craze. Air Sea Battle. And those are all the games that I have inside this collection case. So let's close that back up. Oops. No, I did it right away. Okay, so let's set that over there. Here's the second case. See, here is 45 game cartridges. I don't know what this video computer system. This probably came out of the box. Gives you information about 45 games that you can play from, and it has these little gameplay things, photos. Wow, nostalgic blast from the past. 3D Tic-Tac-Toe. That's funny, but let's put that back in there, and this is in really good condition too. It's not crumpled or. Okay, I don't want to be the one that crumples it, so slide that in there. Okay, now let's look at the games. Those two slots are not being used. Oh, I guess inside of your game box, the boxes that the games come in, they have these little stickers that if you had this collector's case, you could stick it inside the little slots that you know which game goes in which, except I don't know why it would really matter. Here is Space War, Casino, and it tells you what controllers you use for the game too, which is cool. Video Olympics, Slot Racers, Street Racer, I think I know what that game is. It looks like it has a few games on it. And Dodge 'em. Okay, so let's close this back up. Do the next case. 2 more cases. And then you guys can hear me not talking anymore. Here's a manual for the game Kaboom. It's kind of cool. Activision. Wow. And Street Racer. Okay, that's kind of stuck in there. I don't know why it's stuck, but I'm not going to mess with it. Okay. Oh, there's some good games in here. Okay. Skydiver. Pac-Man. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Video pinball. Tennis. Let me just take one of these games out so I can show you how to load it inside the system later. Barnstorming. Breakout. And bowling. Okay. One more case. I know you guys are probably getting bored right now, but just one more case. Hang in there. Okay. Night Driver, Combat, Championship Soccer, Basketball, Pitfall. That is actually a really good game. Video Checkers and Blackjack, which has 3 players. I guess you just switch between people with the one controller, I'm guessing. Okay, so that is all my games. And to load the cartridge inside of the system, you would just find out which side, which I guess is, the picture will be upside down, and then you put the picture facing towards you, and then you just, hold on, slide it in there, and it sticks out awkwardly, like that, while you're playing. And then your controllers would come out of the back, and then you just play it on your TV. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my Atari 2600 retro game review, and later today I will be doing a Sega Genesis review and gameplay. So, I hope you guys liked it, and don't forget to subscribe, and rate, and do all that good stuff. So, see you later, guys.